All right. In today's Millionaire series, we're going to talk about how you can make $500,000 or half a million. Now, the way to do it, first and foremost, isn't through real estate, isn't through buying material goods that depreciate over time. The way to do it is to use the stock market, the S&P 500. The S&P 500 is guaranteed to pay out between 6 and 10% over time. It might be considered a very high-risk investment if you ask an investment advisor in the short run, because over a 10-year period, it's highly cyclical. But since the beginning of the stock market, the S&P 500 has paid out on average around 8% every year over time. So this is basically the safest bet you could ever make. Now, you might be asking yourself, or you might be saying to me even, there's no way you could ever save $500,000. I'm going to explain to you how you could save hundreds of thousands of dollars, even if you have a very low income, as low as $40,000 or less. Now, the reason I know you can do this is because I started doing this even when I had a very, very low income. Now, let's take an example of someone who makes $40,000 a year. Ballpark, after taxes, take home, that's about $2,500 a month. Now, one of my great inspirations from a book I read through the LearnVest system by Alexa von Tobel, which I really highly encourage you to take a look at, is to first save, put money aside for yourself, then pay your bills, and only then spend what you have left over. Now, simple math says if you're able to save $250 a month and you invested that over time in the stock market, by the time your retirement age, you're going to have $500,000. And so let's just punch this into our handy compound interest calculator. How much do you have today? $0. If you were to save $250 a month, simple math, 250 times 12 months, it's $3,000 a year. So we'll say we're investing $3,000 a year starting this year. We're going to invest this for 35 years. I hope you're sitting down when I said that. But we'll get to that in a moment. Now, like I said, the S&P 500 is pretty much guaranteed to pay off around 8% for the future going forward. By doing that, by setting aside $250 a month, you could have $558,000 in just 35 years. So let me ask you a question, very serious, dead serious. Do you have $250 right now? Most likely, if you're watching this video, you just said no. I know so many people who are poor, so many people who are broke. In fact, I was broke and poor once until I changed my life and I realized the most important bill I had to pay first was myself. Not a home loan, not a student loan, not a car loan. Now, I'm not encouraging you to go into debt with credit cards. I'm not encouraging you to go into foreclosure and destroy your credit rating. But all I'm saying is, at the end of the day, if you're not paying yourself, who are you paying? So I encourage you to put $250 away every single month into the S&P 500. And in 35 years, write me an email and thank me for it. Maybe take me out to lunch with your $500,000.